Hey guys, I thought I would hop on today and do a live video. I'm going to be doing a grocery haul, which you can see all this food is out in front of me. I just went shopping and I kind of restocked on some things. Not everything that's in my pantry is on this table, but I thought that I would go through kind of some of the items that I buy. I've been on a Whole Foods plant-based diet for the last 4 years, and so if you're curious to know what I buy and eat on a regular basis, I'm going to go through that with you guys today. So first, I always buy a lot of fruit. So I do blueberries, I buy strawberries. I actually ate a container already from the last couple days. I put those in my oatmeal in the morning. So I buy some fruit. I've got some grapes. I buy some apples. Sometimes I do an apple in my oatmeal or sometimes as a snack. Watermelon was on sale, so I had to get some watermelon. So yeah, I stock up on fruit. Bananas are always a staple in my household. I eat a banana every day in my oatmeal. That's the sweetener that I use, which is why I buy ripe bananas. And yes, I do go through this many bananas in a week. I also like to make like oatmeal cookies and some things like that. So that's what I use the ripe bananas for. Yeah, so that's typically what I buy for fruit. Vegetables, I did buy some raw vegetables this week. A lot of times my vegetables are frozen. I buy a lot of frozen vegetables. I have other in my freezer, but those are just what I bought Sunday when I went grocery shopping. I also am going to be making some salads this week. I haven't really made salads the last couple months just because in the winter I'm just not as into salads. Salads is for the summer. It's really nice here now in Colorado. It's getting into the 60s and 70s, so a little bit more summertime. I like to buy the prepackaged Mediterranean. It just makes preparing a salad so much easier than chopping up all of these items. So sometimes I get it from Costco. They've got a little bit bigger of a bag, but I was at Sprouts, which is a grocery store here in Colorado. So I add some spinach to my salad as well, and then I'll add some bell peppers. I'll add some mushrooms, some cherry tomatoes, some beans. So I just kind of throw that together and make my own salad. I also bought some carrots. I've been making these in kind of like my soups or stews lately. They also last a while in your fridge, so I won't eat these all in a week. I'll probably have them for a couple weeks. I also bought some zucchini. There's a pasta recipe that I like where I roast vegetables, and so that recipe calls for zucchini. So I plan to make that, which is why I buy it. I don't buy it every week. I usually have at least a few onions on hand. Again, with just any sort of recipe that I cook, it typically starts with sauteing onion and garlic. I bought bell pepper. A lot of times I get like orange and yellow, but I just bought all red this time. Sweet potatoes. I buy a ton of sweet potatoes. I already ate a few of them that I cooked. I had some other ones. Usually I'm at Whole Foods to pick up some Japanese sweet potatoes, which are my favorite. But again, I went to Sprouts, so I did not have that. But I eat a sweet potato every day, if not twice a day, sometimes even 3 times a day. I kind of have this in order. I've got some fruits, some vegetables, so kind of going into the carbs. So potatoes. I like chickpea pasta. I used to eat this almost every day. I haven't been eating it as much lately because it hasn't been on sale. This brand at Sprouts was relatively cheap, so I ended up buying some, which I'm excited about. They also had some other interesting pasta. They had red lentil and sweet potato and chickpea with turmeric, so I'm going to try that. I have no idea if that's good or not, but I like doing pasta with frozen vegetables. I also ended up buying these flatbreads. I plan to make either pizza and or like a burrito wrap with them. And again, I'll probably freeze them. I won't eat all of these this week, but I'll keep it frozen so that way it can be fresh and I can pull it out for a pizza at some other point. Let's see. So I've got some vegetables that I would throw on for my burrito or pizza. Beans. I buy lots of beans. I only bought 2 cans this week because I'm already stocked up. But I eat beans every day. I'll probably go through at least 2 cans a week, if not 3. Sometimes I buy tofu. I don't always eat tofu, but other times I like to eat tempeh, which is another soy-based protein. Again, not something I always buy, but it was more on sale this week, so I thought I would include that. But again, if I make like a rice bowl with frozen vegetables, I'll throw on some tempeh or beans on top to get a little protein in. I usually get some vegetable broth when I'm out. A lot of my recipes I use vegetable broth. Sometimes I'll get almond milk. I made a coconut curry recipe this week that was really great, and it called for oat milk. So that was the first time I bought oat milk, but it works great. I don't do a lot of coconut milk or the canned coconut just because it's more fatty and got more saturated fat. So I stick to more of the almond milks, but oat milk is a good option. It's a little bit creamier than almond milk. So if you are following a low-fat, whole foods, plant-based diet like I am, that might be something worth considering. I usually get like mint leaves as well. I make oatmeal cookies, or sometimes if I do like banana ice cream, I'll do like a chocolate mint. So I'll use a lot of mint. I bought some basil this week because my coconut curry recipe called for a fresh basil, not something that I typically buy otherwise. But I do buy a lot of spices. I am almost out of cinnamon and curry powder. So these two spices I go through so quick. I douse my oatmeal with cinnamon every morning, and then I love making these kind of either rice bowls or sweet potato bowls where I use curry powder, salt, or spice, and sometimes like garam masala, cumin. So I spice up my meals all the time. Another kind of staple is having a can of diced tomatoes on hand. I like to have vegetable broth in this on hand because a lot of times if I make a stew or a soup, I need those ingredients. So I try to make sure that I always have that in my cupboards. I also bought a black bean and corn salsa. Again, if I make like a burrito this week, I'll definitely put some salsa on that. Not a condiment I use a lot, but it's definitely something easy to just throw on top of a rice and bean bowl. So that's kind of a typical grocery shopping haul for me that I buy on a daily, weekly basis. And yes, I do eat almost this much food in a week. So again, this might seem excessive for one person, all these bananas, all this fruit, but I eat a ton of it every day. That's how I stay healthy and lean. So I hope that this grocery haul helps you kind of get an idea of some of the things that you should shop for and have on hand. If you have any questions about any of the items, feel free to leave that in the comments. But yeah, that's kind of all I have for today. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next slide.